everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions would love nothing more than to finish out today's game with a second notch in that win column. It's the Eagles going up against the Lions. With that, we'll send it over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Hello? Hello?
They come out here in the eye.
So.
They go play action here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall in.
What about you?
Michael Burton, the fullback, the intended target. And now it's second down.
What?
And on this offensive unit, one guy that's proven himself early in the NFL is Eric Ebron.
A very reliable target for a quarterback. They always love.
Are you any good at Madden? Are you good at Madden?
Second and 10, Stafford again. Oh, nearly picked.
Last time,
almost
what?
Intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's third down.
Last time, what? You played what in 2008?
Now for Philadelphia.
Benny Logan has the body of a defensive end, but the skill set of a defensive tackle is very difficult for offensive guards to block.
So now an early third and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing on third down, Stafford. He sets the fire deep.
Why haven't you played since 2008? Why is this your first time playing since 2008?
5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Now Sproles. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Eagles take possession. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Wentz now on first down, surveying the field, and his first pass is incomplete. He was looking for Dorial Green Beckham, and that'll bring him second down.
What was?
Kick at the offense, and Matthews, a guy that we have to talk about.
And Jordan Matthews, Brandon, is an anomaly. Normally, a long receiver plays outside.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Quentin Coples in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep inside. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in your coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Taking it about the 16. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Detroit getting set to go now. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away until typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
You see what?
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He was aiming for his tight end, Clay Harbor, there. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Well, you play against the computer?
To take the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And that's one of his advantages of a passer is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket. No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's the first time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Ziggy Ansah, in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Oh, it's a face mask. Oh.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you.
15-yard face mask. Bullshit.
Here's Riddick. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford.
Wow.
Heavy rush and down he goes. A first-time Pro Bowler from 2015, Fletcher Cox, in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Third and long, it's Stafford. He gets it complete to Anquan Bolden. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
They're playing what?
He's going to air one out. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time.
They're playing what with the Eagles?
One of the toughest things about playing defense,
I'm not an Eagles fan.
pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing.
I'm not an Eagles fan.
The fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out.
The last user traded for Talib and Roby.
Forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but
the last user before me in the league, they traded for Talib and Roby, so Eagles have good corners now. Yeah, I was on a bye week when I joined the league.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Offense comes to
Were you a Lions fan?
First and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
Do you like baseball? Who do you like for baseball? Who do you like for baseball?
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
I'm a Mets fan.
Game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Stafford. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about
My mom's from New York, but I live in Connecticut.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shoot.
I blitzed. You should have had that touchdown.
Play faked Abdullah. It's Stafford. That's caught at the 3. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every...
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Mike Burton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old-school power football.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be...
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. On second down, here's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good game. Excellent pickup of 34 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection.
I'm a Jets fan.
So he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
They're terrible.
They go play action for Matt. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Yeah, that was terrible.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. And the dreaded.
Well, when Geno Smith came in, he got hurt. It was up at the end. He came in for Fitzpatrick. So they benched Fitzpatrick. But he caught his. Donovan what? Donovan what?
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A gain
No, they had they started Fitzpatrick at the beginning of the year.
Such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
They went with Fitzpatrick the whole time.
In the NFL, the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
Yeah, but when Fitzpatrick was doing terrible, they brought Geno Smith. Fitzpatrick was doing terrible, so they benched him and put Geno Smith in, and he torn his ACL.
I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Yeah, I needed the first down.
Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big.
What do you have for it?
Instead, they said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
Wentz to throw on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Ryan Matthews, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And he puts it through.
So you've been in this league since it started? You've been in this league since it started?
Here comes Amir Abdullah. And it's getting set to go now.
You're 1-3.
Capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a
yeah, you must have got a Tim one.
The major concern though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
You got hit hard.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. But when your first NFL carry is a 36-yard touchdown run with a really nifty move to get into the end zone, people expect big things out of you, and Amir Abdullah, they're waiting for him to fulfill that promise.
Yeah, had the shoulder surgery in January, but really expected to be the man this year in Detroit. And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
And that is incomplete. That one intended for Anquan Bolden. And that brings up fourth down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
It was like a 50-yarder.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Wentz now on first down. To the right side, caught by Saleh.
No way.
Gain of 21 yards.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense.
Yeah, I know. I got lucky.
That's good recognition there. How about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap. And no escape.
Yeah, I got lucky.
They got him for a sack. Ziggy Ansah. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Oh, that.
Matthews, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's able to
Slay
take
with the
this one
pick.
back to the 36-yard line.
Slay.
So here come the Lions now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal.
Oh, Slay should have had the other one.
I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that
Where was Slay the other one? He should have had the other one.
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A fight for the football.
Let's go.
Intercepted.
Talib.
By Akeem Talib. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. This one complete left side to Green Beckham. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on that play either.
They come out here in the eye, and they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
It's a toss right. Ryan Matthews calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dorial Green Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. Wentz going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. The Eagles
I'm up by 9 now.
As they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take
2 points.
Here. So per the new rules in 2016, this will be brought out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll find the shot before the break. Stanford. The left side completion to Jones.
Time ran out.
And he's brought down. So we reach halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you down to
I'm gonna win.
Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime
What?
report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
I'm gonna win,
here
though.
in quarter number 3.
I'm gonna win.
Fielded a few yards into the end zone.
He almost took that back.
They'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
He almost took that back.
He'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Do you play the MLB game?
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a third down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. To actually utilize more of a scat back.
But you have it though?
The catch there, right? He made it.
You have it?
Stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Why don't you have it?
Quentin Coples in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken on the 25.
Right.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now a play fake here on first down. And
you ain't no way to throw the ball to. Of 98 what?
So the incomplete pass.
What you say about 98? Who has 98 foot-power? Oh, Stafford.
Second and 10, Stafford again. Trying to get
Let's go.
Roby.
Roby with the pick.
At the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting sent.
Yeah, but he lost the ball and it flipped up in the air. He had the ball, but it flipped up in the air. The ball was in the air, and he caught it. Yeah, it didn't hit the ground.
Maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. And quickly, they get to the line. So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like you did there to the left, if you're going to throw it, you better gain some yardage.
Now, can you just hear the old school coaches right now? You threw it for no yards.
You man? Are you man?
Downfield. In that case, they'd rather have the quarterback try and run it himself. Just take care of the ball. If nothing else, just slide and get down.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dorial Green-Beckham with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. This will be caught at about the 5. And
What's the game? Let's go.
As the 2-point conversion is successful. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Left side, Bolden. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Play fake to Abdullah. It's Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's brought. A good game. On 1st down, Abdullah. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And that brings up 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, That's winning football.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Stafford. Ebron caught left side. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down.
Are you allowed to go for it? Or?
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Oh, it's anywhere in the 40? I mean, like anywhere in the... Oh, yeah.
On first downs. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On second down, here's Wentz. Finding time. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Wentz on third down. And able to complete it to Green Beckham. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first and 10, here's Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Now Ryan Matthews on third down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. But let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards, and the Lions will take over at the 20. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go back to the air here after the INT. And this one will go to the 29-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And a reception made over the middle. This is Bolden. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit.
Why didn't you go for it? You're losing by... There you can. You're losing in the 4th quarter. There's like 4 minutes left, you know. You could have won for it.
Just didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy will tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Play fake to Matthews. Now it's Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you're doing before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And this one is incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A gain of 32 that time.
Now that play will end up on the highlights and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Amir Abdullah, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. And he gets it to Bolden. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. First and goal here from the 2. They run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amir Abdullah, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical inside kick. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recover. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go play action here on first down. He finds the tight end Harbor, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he ran about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Stafford looking to throw, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief, that you still have the lead. The coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team. Ah, yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, that can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
Room here to run. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 30 yards.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They've had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking and the offensive line.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the side. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take it over. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the a road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddies, girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up, pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You Just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky to some old hang. Nothing been stuck in the mud that we can't. Rusty chain, in the rain. Yeah, it's the kind of thing. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money. Got them signed up, pickup trucks whistling at them on the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long. Bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight. Straight out of moonlight. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money. Got them signed up, pickup trucks whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long. Bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight. Straight out of moonlight. Tonight we ain't going out, so we invited everybody. The made, well, they're way too strong, but ain't nobody saying sorry. The speaker's so blown, no one knows what it is, but we keep it on repeat 'cause we don't want it to end. We got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives, and the rest of tonight for whatever feels right. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back, just shaking our heads, but right now we're too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. Just acting our age. There's people here that I just met, but we go. It's 3 a.m., but we ain't done yet. Trying our best to make it last. Freedom running through us like an open. We're too high on being young and
cost a lot. After I bought it, I just wore it home. Reading philosophy and gossip rags. Spending my bottom dollar on my toes. I'm a pacifist who's never not been pacified. I'm a piece of... It's a point of pride. I'm the super rich complaining I want more in life. Don't make no difference. I'm coming back to join the cast of calm. I know the sun will